welcome back to another episode of mine. In this episode, we are going to look at Differin and if Differin makes a difference. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to another wonderful, fun-filled episode with Maria, right? In this episode, I'm going to be discussing my experiment, or, for lack of a better word, really experiment, on using Differin. Now, if you all don't know what that is, this is how it comes now, currently. It's available over the counter. It did not used to be available over the counter. It's a retinoid that was sold by prescription only for acne and cystic acne and breakouts and things like that. However, since it is a retinoid compound, it also has the added benefit of dealing with skin turnover. All retinoids have the ability to, slough off dead skins, get down to the nitty gritty in your, dermis area, epidermis area, and kind of cleanse out your skin, for want of a better word, and get the new skin cells to come up quicker. And because of that, it is known really in the beauty community as a rejuvenating type of cream, very much like retin-A is. Retin-A is a retinoid, it's a tretinoid, and Differin, its actual name is Adapalene, and it is a retinoid product. So it's the cousin to retin-A, and it's actually a artificial, I guess they call it artificial compound. It's I think retin-A is formed from natural vitamin A, and there's some sort of chemical reaction, but it's a natural substance that is formed. But Differin is basically artificially made, okay, if that makes any sense. So long story short, there is a young woman on YouTube that is, hold on a second, I'm so close to the camera. Let me push myself back here a little bit. There you go. How's that? There. I feel like I'm like staring, like this big head staring at you guys. There. Now, okay. Here we are. Good. Now we can have a chat, okay? Now I can talk with my hands and have a chat. So this really nice young doctor, dermatologist, her name is Dr. Dray, D-R-A-Y, and I'll link her, her videos below and her subscription area. And there goes my dog, by the way, below. And she talks all the time. She has a vlog. She's on almost every day, and she talks about skincare. She's very knowledgeable. She's takes Q&A questions from, I guess, people that leave their comments below or have emailed her, or I don't know, done things on Twitter, however they get in touch with her. I'm not sure. But they have certain questions about skin and skin dermatological events in their life, let's just say. And Dr. Dray is very knowledgeable and very kind to present out there to YouTube land the answers as best she can on what she deems fit to try or not try. Anyway, one of the things that she was talking about, and a number of YouTubers, not just herself, but I take direction from, a doctor when I can, obviously, have come up with the idea that using Differin on your skin, just like you would retin-A, will allow more mature skin to be, rejuvenated quicker. Kind of, same principle as retin-A. Put it on there, and then, the skin kind of renews, it comes to the surface, and you get this glowing skin, and you're ageless, and your wrinkles go away, and all this wonderful thing. And they're saying in the dermatology community that the single most beneficial thing you can do for your skin after you're, I guess, in your 30s, going on your 40s, is to start using a retin-A or retinoid cream or gel religiously. Like just start doing it. Start doing it because it corrects any sunscreen damage on your skin that you've had up until this point. It helps prevent and fight against wrinkles and fine lines. It certainly helps with any type of acne or breakouts that you might have concurrently, because a lot of adults still have issues with breakouts. It's not just young kids that have breakouts. It's, adult people have breakouts. So she went ahead and instead of getting retin-A or a prescription for it, she just went to the drugstore, literally to, I guess it was Walgreens or CVS, and got this box of Differin gel, and it's Adapalene gel. It's 0.1%. Now, Adapalene gel at 0.1% is about the half of the strength of what retin-A gel would be at 0.1%. So they're not the same. They're not the same strength. So if you have 0.05% of retin-A cream, or as my British gals would say, 0.05% of retin-A cream, it equals 0.1% of Adapalene. So Adapalene is half the strength of retin-A. So you only need 0.05% of retin-A, and it does the same job as 0.1% of Adapalene. So far we're communicating here, right? Okay. And the only one that's available that I've seen over the counter for Adapalene is 0.1%. So basically, if you are okay with using 0.05% of retin-A, you should be good to go with 0.1% of Adapalene. Now, she went through a whole routine on how to use it, and again, I'm going to link it below so you can see her nightly routine and how she uses it. But I'm going to tell you what I've experienced, how I've been using it, how I've followed her direction, and what I like about it, basically. So first thing I did was obviously buy it. It's a lot cheaper than retin-A prescription. This one is 0.5 ounces, and it is anywhere from $11.99 to about $14.99. $11.99 is what I've seen at Walmart, about that range, and then Target and Walgreens and CVS and all of those are about $13 to $14, $14.99 roughly. This is the smaller tube, and I'm going to show you the tube in a second. There's a larger tube, and I think that is 1 ounce or more, maybe a little more than 1 ounce, and that is about $29.99. You don't need to buy the 1 ounce tube. It's not gonna go fast. This is something you use tiny amounts of, tiny. So even this tube, I'm going to show you, I've barely made a dent in it, and it's still almost like I haven't used it at all. Okay, now, so it comes, this is the tube. I'm going to show you the tube. Okay, that's how small that is. That is the 0.5 ounces of tube, and it says Differin gel on it. And what you use is even less than a pea size amount. Okay, I've started using this every 4th day. I'm still using it every 4th day. I probably will start to go down, looking at my calendar off the side here, every maybe 3 days. I'm trying to use it twice a week. You really do not, and I emphasize do not want to start slathering this on your face and assuming more is better. Okay, your face, your skin has to adapt to it. This is very harsh in the first, for few weeks of getting used to it. Your skin might turn, red, pink. It will be very sensitive to the sun, extremely sensitive to the sun. If you are into sports, if you are into playing outdoor, golf, tennis, certainly swimming, anything like that, you will definitely need at least an SPF 50 to cover your face, and chronically make sure to reapply while you're outdoors. doing your sports, or else you will burn your face off. This is not a joke. I'm not kidding. I'm not exaggerating. A lot of people that are on retin-A for their acne are cautioned also to use a very high SPF when they go out, because the people that you see outdoors, young kids with acne that have beet red faces while they're playing sports out, you know, for school or whatever, those are the ones that are on the prescription retin-A. I can tell you that 100%. And if they don't take care of their skin and put the sunscreen on, they're going to fry out in the sun, and so will you. And the benefits that you're going to get on, you know, getting beautiful, youthful skin and not dealing with your you know, wrinkles, it's going to counteract that being out in the sun and not using sunscreen. Okay, so that's my cautionary thing. I'm not a dermatologist. I've listened to Dr. Dre, but I've listened to other people on YouTube who also use retinoids, and believe me, 100% you do not want to go out in the sun without sunscreen. So there's that. Okay, so now I'm going to go through my routine of how I use this. I'm not going to go ahead and actually film a demonstration because there's a boatload of demonstrations out there. And again, you can go to, if you go on Dr. Dre's video, you can see how she does her nightly routine, and that's basically who I've taken direction from to doing it. But I'm going to tell you what I've discovered, what I like, what, you know, I've been using it now for a month. This is February, end of February, so I've been using it for about a month now, and you know, how I've built up to it and things I've learned, let's just say, along the way. Okay, so first thing you do obviously is you wash your face at night. So make believe this is nighttime, you're getting ready, and only again use this at night. Do not ever use this during the day and go out. Just don't do it. Don't do it. This is for nighttime. Okay, you use a pea-size amount. Let me go ahead and grab a napkin so I can wipe it right off my my hand when I show it, or my finger, because I don't want to keep it on there, but I do want to show you how much I use. Okay, so make believe it's nighttime. You wash your face. Do not use any scrubs that night on your face. Do not use your Sonicare, you know, Clarisonic, whatever you call that thing, the brush. Don't use the electric brush on your face. Don't use any scrubbing devices on your face. Do not dermabrase your face that night, okay? Just try to be as gentle with it. I use, and I didn't bring it down here, I use the Cetaphil cleanser. Cetaphil, it's Cetaphil, I think that's how you spell it. Gentle cleanser, and that's what I do. I just, you know, I take up all my makeup with maybe micellar water. Then I do the Cetaphil cleanser. I pat that dry. Okay. Now this is critical. Do not put anything on your face, or the Differin, or any retinoid on your face until it's absolutely 100% dry to the bone. Okay, and that means waiting at least 15 to 20 minutes. Set your timer, do your other stuff, brush your teeth, go read a book, go watch a TV, you know, sitcom or whatever. Whatever you do, do not put the Adapalene or Differin on your skin earlier than 15 to 20 minutes of complete dry time, okay, of your face. It has to be completely dry. If you put it on moist face, moist skin, it interacts, and Dr. Dre was explaining it. I don't quite understand it, but it makes the retinoid, it just counteracts it, and it inflames your skin. People that have very red, peeling, sensitive skin after they do their retinoid, it's because they have encountered some moisture on their face. Wherever they're peeling, that's where they encountered moisture on their face. So this is, oh, there you go. This is how much I'm gonna show you I put on my face, okay? Pea size, that's it. Look how small that is, okay? What I do is, once my face is all dry, I rub this between these fingers here, right, like that. Now I'm not going to apply it because I've got foundation on, and tomorrow's my night for applying it. But I rub it on here, and then I start at the outer corner of my face, the outer corner, and I pat it, okay, on the outer corner. What's left, I pat my chin, my nose, and up here on my 11s, and I pat, pat, pat. I start at the outer corner, the least sensitive area of your face, and then I go inward, okay? Now, a couple of cautionary things. Before you do any of that, you have to go ahead, according to what Dr. Dre said, is form a barrier, a physical barrier on all your orifices on your face. And she snickers when she says that. I think she's adorable. She's so cute. She goes, orifices, you know, like that. She's really sweet. You have to consider your mouth, okay, all of your mouth, your nostrils, right over there, and I know I'm kind of off camera, but I'm looking in the mirror there, your nose, okay, and under your eyes. You have to protect those. So before you put on the pea size of Differin, the way I showed you, and after, you know, after you've dried your face for 15-20 minutes. Now she mentioned Aqua 4 healing ointment, advanced therapy. This is really Vaseline in a tube, basically. This is very, very heavy Vaseline in a tube. You can just buy Vaseline. I've even used, you know, this little sucker for my lips, the Vaseline, you know, in the tin. You can use that. But you will open this up, and again, you will squeeze this out. It'll just squeeze out. Okay, see that much? And you take this, and wherever you do not want, and you do not want the retinoid to be around your mouth or getting into the corners of your mouth. The reason that people develop horrible flakiness and redness around their mouth and around their nose, especially in the corners of their nose, is because this is where you still have some moisture, always, kind of like you can never dry it out, because, you know, you talk, you have spit, you know, you're licking your lips. It's always going to be wet. So you put this on just like you would Vaseline, you know, around your mouth, a little in the corners there, you know, and then you go, just like if you had a cold, you go around your nose and you put Vaseline right around here, right all around here. I'm probably touching my nose with this already. And then the last bit that you have, put it under your eye, just under the most sensitive part of your eye, right over here. Dabble some on there. Some people use their own night cream. I don't use the night cream, only because your eye night cream, because I'm not sure what is in there, if it would counteract with the Adapalene. I'm not taking a chance that there's something in there, especially anything to do with hyaluronic acid, glycolic acid, any type of acid that is in your creams, in your, you know, overnight creams. You don't want to be using anything like that while you're using the retinoid, okay? So we've done our protections. You put your pea size on, just like I showed you, starting from the outer, going to the inner, pat, 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 all around, and just go just under your eye where the barrier stops. So wherever that Vaseline stops, just underneath. Retinoid has a creep effect, okay? It doesn't really, you don't have to get that close to your orifices or your, you know, top of your lip or anywhere around there for it to benefit, okay? It will get in there. It goes under your skin, and it just basically expands under your skin and gets to where it needs to go. So you don't have to put it like right by your eye. Oh, and never put it on your eyelids or underneath your eye. Oh, there he goes now. Stop it. Behave yourself. I'm on camera. Do you hear this? Crazy nut. So you don't have to do it underneath your eye. You just do it on top here, underneath, you know, on top of your eyebrow, on your 11s and all over here, and that's it. Do not ever put it under, you know, in your eye area, because again, you've got moisture there and sensitivity, and it's gonna just wreak havoc in it. Okay, now after you've done your Adapalene, reset your timer. Reset it for another 15 to 20 minutes at least. Go do your thing, you know, enjoy yourself, whatever, and just let it all work in there. It's going to absorb very quickly into your skin. You're not going to have any residue on your skin. You're going to probably think that there's not enough on your skin to work. People initially go, it's all gone. It's a pea size. It's like, it didn't even make a difference. I don't understand. You know, maybe I should use some more, whatever. Please don't. Please do not. Listen to me, because the next morning you're going to wake up and you're going to look like a tomato. Seriously, okay? It works by almost like the longer you have it on, I've noticed it, your face starts getting kind of flushed. It'll start getting a little pinker, even indoors. You'll look like you've scrubbed your face really hard. Within about an hour, hour and a half after you put on the Differin, you're gonna kind of look glowing. I can't explain it, but kind of glowing, like you can tell like molecules are working in there. There's something going on in there, okay? So don't kid yourself that it's not working. It really does work. After you do your 15-20 minutes, second timer, okay, number 2 timer, and it goes off, it buzzes off, you can then apply a light moisturizer to your face, or your night cream, or whatever it is. Again, anything, nothing harsh, nothing with any solvents in it that, you know, go ahead and take layers of skin off your face. Okay, so nothing with acids in it. Please read, you know, the back of your jar. This is foolproof for me, and I think, I'm not sure what Dr. Dre suggests to use. I think she uses either another Cetaphil moisturizer, or she might use a CeraVe. CeraVe is also a very good moisturizer. So if you need to get one that's very good for sensitive skin, be sure, you know, you just watch her video. I use the Nivea Soft Moisturizing Cream. It's lighter than the dark blue tub. This is the white tub. I've talked about it a number of times. I just love this cream. It's very light. There you go. I'll put a little on here, and I just use a little, you know. And what I do is, again, I just go ahead and just rub it, you know, or pat it in all over. I don't put an extra special, and I'll show you, it goes right in. You see, it just goes right in, and it's very nice. It's hydrating, but it's not like, it won't counteract anything that you've done as far as the Differin is concerned. So I put that on, and that is the last step that I do, okay, for my night, other than, you know, brushing my teeth or anything like that. And I do suggest that you brush your teeth and everything before you do all this. Honestly, because once you have the Vaseline and all this other stuff on you, you don't want to be doing all that and getting water splashed all over the place. And if you do, then you know, you have to start your counter all over again. The next morning when you wake up, just wash your face again with a mild soap, or mild, like the Cetaphil mild cleansing lotion. Don't go rubbing on it. Don't go using, I don't use my, I have a Conair Sonicare kind of bristly thing. It's much like the Clarisonic. I don't use any of that. I also have what is a dupe, and I'm going to show another video on it, like a Luna 2. It's like a silicone electronic brush device. Don't use any of that the next day. I treat my skin as if I've had some sort of light chemical peel or something to it. I treat it very gently. I don't put any makeup on the next day either, if you can help it. At the best, I'll put a tinted moisturizer on. Make sure I have sunscreen on, at least 50 SPF before I go out the door. I'll do my lipstick, I'll do my eyelashes, I'll do my eyebrow. but I will not do anything radical on my face. I let my face rest basically for 24 hours after the Differin. I've noticed my pores are a lot more oilier the next day, so my T-zone is a lot oilier. I will need to use, the rice paper or something to pat down some oils. You might want to, you could powder, you could powder your face. I don't think that that's against anything. It's not going to, do anything or mess anything up. But I treat it very, very gently. I noticed the day after that, not the immediate day after the Differin, so not the morning after, but 2 days after, my skin is absolutely beautiful, just glowing, just absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I put on Differin on Thursday, and today is Saturday. I'm looking at the calendar, but it is Saturday, and this is my face 2 days after it. Okay, I'm gonna be putting on the Differin on Sunday, so that's where I'm going to start again. So I usually do it Sundays and Thursdays. That's usually my 2 days right now that I do it. If you find that twice a week is too much for you, or you're starting to get a lot of flakes or anything like that, or purging or anything, if you want to throttle back and do every 4th or 5th day, or even do once a week till your skin gets used to it, there's no one that's saying you have to, run full throttle ahead and put as much on as you want to and do all this. It's not going to help your skin to do excessive amounts, is what I'm saying. Just do it slowly, build up to it, and you're going to see wonderful results. Okay. Dr. Dre said that she has not had any significant purging. She does have some acne that she deals with periodically. So one of the reasons she uses the Differin also is to control her acne, along with, of course, doing the, for the wrinkles and everything. My dog's tickling me underneath here. This is so funny. He's actually tickling me with his nose. But she was saying, she has not experienced any harsh effects from using Differin. And I think the reason being is she takes these precautions that she's outlined about using the Vaseline or using the protective barriers, taking it slowly, and not using any harsh chemicals or creams, prior or after using the Differin. Okay. When do I use my Sonicare, or when do I use my Luna 2? I use my Luna 2 the second day after. Okay, so today I would be using my Luna 2 at night, for example. I've really gotten away from using the Conair, and I'll discuss that later in another video when I compared the two, but I've kind of gotten away from using the Conair Sonic brush. Because I really feel that while you're on these type of retinoids, you don't want to hyper activate your skin. And doing this is kind of in lieu of sloughing off the dead skin cells that the Sonicare, uses, or Sonicare, whatever you call that, Clarisonic. So it's either or. The Clarisonic does a really good job of a light dermabrasion on your skin and getting all that off. However, retinoids do the same thing, and they do it much more precisely, and it's all chemical and everything. So in my opinion, and this is my opinion, you don't really need to do both at the same time. You could do maybe your Clarisonic once a month or twice a month if you want to do a deep clean, and only, a couple of days after using your retinoid. I use my Luna. It's a lot less harsh than the Clarisonic thing, or Sonicare, whatever. I can't remember how to say that. The electronic brush. I use the Luna dupe that I've got here, and I use it once a week, really. That's about it. I don't really use it both times or twice a week in between. I think once a week is fine for me right now. I might build up to it to twice a week, but right now, I'm trying it out here and there. And if I see any reactions, I will throttle back and I won't use it the remainder, you know, for a whole week after. You know, it's no big deal. It's only time. You know, time heals everything. Seriously, time will heal your skin. Just give it time. Don't feel like more is more. Okay, that's what I had to say about it. So, how do I like my skin so far? I love my skin. I have gotten compliments on my skin, and my skin was not bad to begin with. You know, guys, that my skin is not that bad to begin with. I've had one breakout here. Show you my little chin. There, that little spot there. And the only reason I've had this breakout is because I have not been that good about my diet on one end, and I suspect that it was, I had a Splenda. I'm really allergic to Splenda and artificial sweeteners in my drink, and I believe that I did have, I'm looking at the calendar, one about 2-3 weeks ago, and I did, for whatever reason, get a pretty big, you know, pimples that there. And it went away pretty quickly. The Differin did help, honestly, putting it on there, because, you know, it's known for acne anyway. So it really put that bump down immediately. However, you know, the discoloration is going to last for a while. So obviously I'm going to have to, you know, cover it up, and just the Differin will, you know, help clear it all up. I really, though, the other part of my skin, if you can tell, it's just radiant. I haven't really needed to use makeup. I've really throttled back a lot on my makeup purchases. I mean, I've bought a couple to show you guys and try it out, but most of the ones I'm using now are tinted moisturizers and very light coverage makeups, like the NYX or NYX Drop Foundation, which is very light. It's like water. I've been using the number 7 Boots Foundation, which is, again, a pretty light mousse and very, you know, kind of light coverage, light to medium. So basically, I'm treating my skin very, very gently. I'm doing no harsh chemicals or any harsh soaps on my skin. I'm using, like I said, the Cetaphil. I'm using some of the Mario Badescu cleansers and toners. You can use your toner, of course, not the same night as you're doing your Differin. Do it the next, you know, morning or next evening, but not that time that you're actually doing it. I have noticed my skin is sensitive to the sun. I have noticed and picked that up. I'm very diligent about using my sunscreens, and I have noticed that you get that radiant pink baby skin. You really do get like that baby skin. I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but if you can see, my skin is just brighter is that's the only thing I can think of to say brighter, and it just looks like maybe I had a good, you know, 8 or 9 hours of sleep. It looks just a lot better, I've noticed. I haven't used any weird nighttime serums. I don't feel that I need to use any, you know, some women here, some beauty gurus, they have a, oh my God, they have a regimen that's like the length of my arm. You know, they put 50 different things on their face, aside from doing the retin-A and everything else. I really don't believe in all that, guys. That's just the way I roll. If it works for them, great. I've used my Arginine day cream or night cream, the one in the tube, that's Ann Webb's. I'm using a, how do you call it, Soap and Glory cream, that's in a tube, that's really good. It's like it's called the day, every day or every something, every lotion, moisture lotion 365, something like that. Oh, youth 365. Again, I've done a video on it, so you can see that. But that's all I do, guys. You know, I keep it very simple. So if you want to go ahead and try it, Let me know how it works for you. Again, disclaimer, I'm not a dermatologist. You know your own skin. I do suggest that you talk to your dermatologist before starting any regimen like this, and make sure that your skin can tolerate it. Obviously, if you have eczema or any other type of skin situations, I would definitely highly recommend that you contact your dermatologist or your general practitioner doctor and ask them, under these conditions, can I try this cream? Can I try doing the different? And let me know what you think. And I wish you well on this journey. I hope that my advice has benefited you. And go check out Dr. Dre, because like I said, she's great. She's fabulous in her wisdom about using these kind of products. So have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Oh, don't forget to subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. The more thumbs up we get, the more it generates. So that's a great deal for me. Please leave me any comments or questions you have below, and I do my best to answer them in a timely manner. I'm not snooty about, answering. I'm not a big, famous YouTuber that, has all these, extra people to do their whole social media. It's just me, myself, and I do my own social media and my Instagram and everything else. I see everything, I answer everything, I look at everything. So it's just me and you, just one-on-one. So if you have anything, just let me know, okay? Love you guys, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.